Hi, welcome to Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. This is Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. It's your big football tactical analysis platform and all the post-match and pre-match analysis here on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. There's a lot to unpack for you today. There's a lot to delve into, lots of conversations. Of course, we're going to go into every bit of the detail. My name is Fiifi-Manfred. This is Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Charlie, Messi. See, I don't even know how to say it. But for this Chelsea player, I'm sure he's going to be very sad. And it's a story of player, like what has happened to him is a big deal. Seriously. Because like nobody really felt say SABBC had to play ABC. And then the number of years with which this has happened, no, it's a little bit mind-boggling, to be very honest with you. Say Oshe player won the ball at the highest level. Grown to bigger heights, has seen it all in the country, in the club side. And then all of these does happen. And then at the end of the day, he ends up in this trouble. It's a little bit worrying, to be very honest with you. And that's why I want to start the conversation on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. But guys, see, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do wait for subscribe to the channel now, and do all to turn on notifications so that you are first to get the content once it's posted. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so that you are first to get the content once it's posted. I want to hear from you in the comment section. Of course, I want to make sure that you reach out to me. If there's anything you disagree with, put it in. If there is a correction you have to put it through, put it in. Let us have a conversation. And guys, do want to share the link, please. Do want to share the link. Share the link in every group that you're in. Manchester United group. This one of the Euros are coming. We'll do a lot of Euros analysis for you. We'll preview. There'll be a lot of betting picks here. There'll be the team that I'll let you know that you can put your money on a lot when the Euros start. I hand your best place. Trust me. You want to share the content. And I know that the channel is doing quite well, but not as well as we expected it to do. So anything I'm sure. So Basia. No share man, so bad no share man. Or the share man will be able to share no group be more downful will be your best sport. If you're a student of KN University and every other university, if you're outside the country, please do what to share to your friends. Let them also have a feel of the contents that we produce over here so that we can go together. I can be motivated enough to wake up in the morning and then just come and sit here and give you their best. And then of course do that again later in the evening and then do the rest of it. So thank you very much for doing all of those stuff for me. Thank you for sharing. God bless you for sharing. And then let us get straight into them. So I chanced on this article where a former Chelsea player, former Cameroonian international, is in some trouble. And it is not like the regular trouble at ABR who say people are in trouble. But it is the things that footballers do get into the most. And for me, it's sad. Because in the history of Chelsea, if you are talking about one of the first African players that sets the pace to play some very good football and then to get to the highest level. And of course, this player is part of it. His name is Jeremy Injetab. So if you watch Chelsea between 2005, 2006, 2007 area coming, you realize that Jeremy Injetab was a very, very important player for Chelsea Football Club. And at the time, when Jeremy Injetab was there, he was one of the first few African players that began to come. Now, the news came out from Cameroon just a few days ago. Say, Jeremy Injetab is for, of course, more than 25 years. They had twins, and now Jeremy Injetab has found out that the twins not any anymore. They're actually children of the wife of the ex-boyfriend. And that's pathetic, man. And Jeremy says that they actually got married based on San Krano, but Jeremy has found out saying Krano and based on DNA test. But they are the kids of the ex-husband. That is serious. It's serious stuff. And these things happen to a lot of African players every time. But this is an African legend, especially as played to that highest level. I remember the story of Eboué when he came to play for Arsenal and what happened to him with a woman that he was with. There are lots of stories of African players when they go abroad and these things that happen to them. And I think that young players in general have to be extra careful with women. Not just with players. I mean, with all of us, with the things that we do when you're succeeding, when you're at the top, you just have to be careful. Not even about just women. But I mean, just people. I mean, can be friends, whatever. We just have to be careful. That's see, Chelsea season will change once this player comes. I'm serious. See, baby, I say me discuss Chelsea at home. Me say the projects that Todd Bowley and Baghdad Iqbali are building are one of the best that me have seen. Trust me. And in this job, in terms of analysis, when I sit down to do it, I hardly have any shortfalls. And to be very honest with you, because of just one player, and I've said it several times, I said it with Kani Chukwuemeka. When Kani burst on the scene, and people said, who is this guy? Maybe he's not even good enough, Onyade, or just player. And if you follow my show on Isra, over there, Rich calls me Chukwuemeka just because the piano may be Chukwuemeka was. But Chukwuemeka has just come to play a few games after fully recovered from injury. And now people have seen what I spoke about. I have friends abroad who send messages and say, yo, Charlie, you actually spoke about Chukwuemeka. Top player. And I've said it, say, in terms of the number 10 is not Chelsea one. He is one of the best, one of the most complete, especially if you're playing Kopama on the right hand side. To be a connector against low blocks, Kani Chukwuemeka has that skill set, he has that profile to break things down. I mean, the depth touches, the close control, the technical ability, the frame to hold up the ball, the shooting, everything, the strength, everything. Bibia Oshibia, number 10, to be able to break down any team, Kani Chukwuemeka has it. And for me, I think that is what sets him apart. And that's what is going to make him a top player, given everything that he has gone through, with respect to the injuries and any other. But Chelsea will be Chelsea. Chelsea will have base of a defense that is solid. Chelsea will have an excellent builder. Chelsea will have a very good counter press. Chelsea being an excellent base without the ball and with the ball. So one player we are fully fit. And you see, at just 20, it's insane the kind of ceiling that this boy has. And me, the very first day Chelsea bought Moise Caicedo, I said I know. Chelsea had to add Romeo Lavia. And it's Romeo Lavia and I make kind of answer. See, so when you Romeo Lavia, go back and go and watch him in the Southampton days. Watch Romeo Lavia, just short clips on the Southampton days. Don't be too enthused about short clipping and just watch movement of a top player, of a young player. This is a boy who has bossed the midfield against City when it was at Southampton. Southampton was struggling, with relegation struggling inside. And immediately I saw Romeo Lavia, I told myself, this is a boy I saw about my Chelsea. And see, people don't know the Romeo Lavia story. Kevin De Bruyne was some tournaments we about Belgium every year. So usually, Kevin De Bruyne goes back to Belgium. Or Belgium, not organize this and the tournament to unearth talent. And in this particular tournament, Ushia Romeo Lavia, he went there. And he saw Romeo Lavia. Now catch him say, this boy is excellent and he wants him. So of course they signed him onto the agency, almost can't say on the sign man. Then Kelvin went to Man City. Apparently, Kelvin had met Romeo Lavia for and I'll call Man City. And I'll catch Pep Guardiola said, when your boy be, he's a DM. He is beautifully good, like he's so good on the ball, without the ball, the counter pressing, everything. Or no Kelvin in will be that. And he thinks that he's a hybrid of everything. We bet him up as a 10, we bet him pushy up, we bet him body up, we bet him aggressive, or short low center of gravity, the ball carrying, the dribbling. He may be a top notch. It's Pep or Cindy Pep in the videos, Pep and Shell. And I'll say, okay. Or point on go share them. And I felt okay, fine, it's good. Then City had to buy him, and then he had to go on. So for Romeo Lavia, he had gone on loan first, and then had to go to. He wasn't getting game time because, of course, at City he wanted finished product, and of course Southampton. So of course we all know the story of how Joe Shields, if he Manchester City, about Chelsea, then he went to Southampton, saw Romeo Lavia. I said that no, Romeo Lavia is the guy that has to be added. So Chelsea had no plan to buy Romeo Lavia. It was Joe Shields that said, nah, this boy has to be added to Moise Caicedo. Once we get Caicedo, we get Romeo Lavia. We are good for the next 10 years. And they went in there got Romeo Lavia. And my kind of several times for every phase of the game, the game that I watch every time, especially with the ball, without the ball, everything that I see, I top drop stuff for Romeo Lavia. And in my opinion, he's the kind of player, once he's fully fit in the Chelsea squad, Chelsea will move mad. They'll break barriers, to be very honest with you. And I think that he's a top player in every regard. And he adds a lot more to the Chelsea build up, Chelsea without the ball and stuff like that. So I'm excited and I just can't wait to see him. So yesterday, two games went on. I'll talk about it in the context of the Euros and the context of club football as well. First of all, club football. England versus Brazil. Big game. See, I don't know if this is the first time and I'm sure Rodrigo Goes at close range or paying attention to him. But yesterday, that boy, I saw the talent that he had. After the game, of course, Obiai Hendrick wants him, any Kobe Manu, and of course, Jude Bellingham. And see, Gary Southgate ain't a good coach. And everybody that watched Gary Southgate in England yesterday will understand why it's a laughable decision. So you make us say Gary Southgate and go Manchester United. He's not a good coach. And now you could tell Gary Southgate was not a good coach. Because how can you get your best players for Foden, who was playing on the right wing, not necessarily as a 10, but they didn't have a single touch in the opponent's box? How do you get the best out of him? And for me yesterday, Gary Southgate was shambolic. Bono ain't good enough. You don't even need to play Rice and Conor Gallagher 2 DMs. No, all of them are erratic. I mean, more of Conor. Why don't you play start with Kobe Manu or whoever your other CM is going to be next to Declan Rice, and then box the midfield, control the game. You need somebody more fluid with the ball, more ball on the ball like than Declan. Then you start with somebody like Conor Gallagher, who essentially is a little bit erratic in deep areas. Nah, that was so wrong. That was so wrong. But see, in my opinion, Madrid's project of having Jude Bellingham, adding Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior already there, Rodrigo Goes already there, and then that boy called Hendrick coming on. Boy, what a player. And I think that for me, it's about that frame, that short frame where you can bully him off the ball, that he is good at carrying the ball, winning the ball from you, and then the finishing at the very best, where he's a top guy in terms of finishing. It is huge. It's huge. And yesterday's also a match now, it was clear that Brazil could dominate. I watched the Brazil game and I looked beyond certain players. See, Bruno Guimaraes and Lucas Paqueta are the best midfield duo for Brazil. CMs on the ball, everything that you want to see, especially for Bruno Guimaraes. Boy, see, as an 8 and a Pep, he used to go on in there to push up the field of play. He is good at build up, good at playing through the press, good at receiving on half spaces. Everything that you want from him as a CM, you're going to get from Bruno Guimaraes. And yesterday it was clear with everything that he was doing. You could tell, said this is a top player. When he is good at it. And for me, I was very disappointed in Gary Southgate lineup. Anyhow he wanted to play, I think it was a bad performance from them. And of course, the Brazilians showed that they were very good, whether individually or even close together. And I love to see that Brazil 14 again in terms of the quality that they have. And then the next match that went on was that big one versus France and then Germany. See, I remember when Chelsea wanted a manager and I spoke about Julian Nagelsmann. Tactically, one of the most diverse coaches that you can ever get. Everything that he touches turns gold. And to be honest with you, in the shortest possible time, he has experimented a lot of things with the German diamond shot. And you could tell that they are doing a lot of stuff. And I tweeted before, said Germany has to go and play in the 4-2-2-2 of Ravanik now because it fits them. Just get a ball winner close to Tony Cruz and sit them, push Gunningham up top, add him to Jamal Musiala, form a box midfield there. Then Florian Wirtz will push up top with Abrantia, your friend Kai Havertz, so that you have a lot of quality up top. Yes, there may be issues of width, but then that's why you start Joshua Kimmich at right back, and then you played maybe Maximilian on the left back area. But just get weight from your fullbacks, and then make sure that, of course, there is minimal width. Then centrally, you are as good as you want to be. And I think that was brilliant yesterday from Germany. To able to defensively counter press and press aggressively and prevent Kylian Mbappe and France from transiting. See, that is how you stop France. Don't allow them transit. Win the ball very high up. Once you lose the ball, win it there. Win it there. Don't allow them play that second pass into anybody and play into the path of Kylian Mbappe. He will hurt you on the transition. And so the France for Bomb. I mean, I don't think that they are one of the favorites to win the Euros. They are not one of the favorites to win the Euros, in my opinion. Portugal, Germany, these teams are way better. Tactically, the managers on those tactical board are better than DJ Deschamps. Of course, there's a certain Kylian Mbappe who can spring up and then do a surprise, and you would be rooted to your seat and you'll be marveled and all of that. But seriously, in terms of gameplay, quality display, tactical display, controlling of games, and all of those stuff, me every day, I'll go back uh, to Roberto Martinez on the tactical board. I'll go back to Julian Nagelsmann on the tactical board and the quality that they possess. Because yesterday, everything from the Germans, the pressing, the counter pressing, winning the ball high, transiting the ball. And I spoke the last time about how I think that Julian Nagelsmann is going to use inside number 10s. And I think that's going to be a trend in the next Euros. For England, they have the quality to do that as well. The likes of James Maddison, Cole Palmer, they can use that as well. The Spaniards also have it in Pedri and the likes. If you go to Portugal, they can use Diogo Jota and the likes as inside 10s. Then the Germans can go with Jamal Musiala and then of course and Florian Wirtz. They said the name is actually pronounced Florian Wirtz, and those are quality guys inside, and they will hurt you. You leave the ball there in the tight space, they hurt you. And look at that ball that Florian Wirtz scored for Germany. That is the quality that you get from some of these things. So the Euro is going to be very exciting in the summer. Very exciting. And I like the whole Madrid fact when England for and Brazil for the ball and the Madrid there's no more team began to have a very good conversation. I don't know if you're Xavi Alonso, what will you do? Are you going to just wait for the Madrid job to come, go and coach the Bellingham, go and coach that talent, or Shimeni, Eduardo Camavinga, Federico Valverde, add Kylian Mbappe, add Vinicius Junior, add Rodrigo Goes, and then make sure you win the Champions League back to back, or you just go ahead and go to Bayern and build something for yourself? I think if you ask anybody, someone like Xavi Alonso is definitely going to be in a dilemma, because of course the Liverpool job is also in there up for grabs for him, and it's about what he actually wants, what he wants to do, what one is going to take, and how he wants to do all of those things. Those are some of the things that he has, some of the questions that he has to answer. But it's a big job to do. And yesterday everything was clear. So that's it. I've spoken about Romeo Lavia and his importance to the Chelsea side, spoken about Chelsea itself, the financial fair play issues and whatnot. And I think that wait out to the end here. We'll be doing a live very soon. We'll talk about other things. I saw live basically about the Euros and everything that the teams will bring into bed. But yeah, thank you very much for choosing me on Fiifi-Manfred. I'm grateful for your time and everything. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. I'll see you in a bit. Bye.